Imagine you're a seismologist comparing earthquake data from two different monitoring stations. One station records measurements using base 10 logarithms, while another uses a different base system. The first seismograph shows log base 10 of 8.2 equals 0.914, while the second shows log base 2 of the same value equals 3.035. These numbers look completely different, but they're measuring the same earthquake intensity. How do you make sense of these different values? How can you compare or convert between them? This is where the change of base formula becomes incredibly powerful. In this video, you'll master the change of base formula, a mathematical tool that allows you to convert logarithms from any base to any other base you can easily calculate. By the end of this video, you'll be able to convert any logarithm to a base you can easily calculate, even if your calculator only has log base 10 or natural log. You'll unlock the power to work with logarithms in any base with confidence. The change of base formula is a powerful mathematical tool that solves a very practical problem. Most calculators only have two logarithm buttons, log for base 10 and ln for base e. But what if you need to calculate log base 2 of 8 or log base 5 of 125? Your calculator doesn't have buttons for these bases. This is exactly where the change of base formula comes to the rescue. The change of base formula allows you to rewrite any logarithm in a new base. Here's the formula that makes this conversion possible. Now let me break down each part of this formula so you understand exactly what each variable represents. This will help you apply the formula correctly every time. In simpler terms, to convert log base b of a to a new base c, you divide log base c of a by log base c of b. The beauty of this formula is that you can choose c to be either 10 or e, which are the bases available on your calculator. This formula is incredibly practical because it transforms any logarithm problem into calculations your calculator can actually perform. Whether you need base 2, base 3, base 7, or any other base, you can always convert it to base 10 or base e. Now that we know what the change of base formula is, you might be wondering, why does this formula actually work? To truly understand this powerful tool, we need to examine its mathematical derivations step by step. We begin our derivation with the most basic logarithmic equation. We have log base b of x equals y. This is simply saying that b raised to the power y gives us x. The next step is to convert our logarithmic equation to its equivalent exponential form. By the definition of logarithms, log base b of x equals y is exactly the same as saying b to the power y equals x. Now comes a crucial step. We take the logarithm base a of both sides of our equation. This is a valid operation because if two quantities are equal, their logarithms must also be equal. We can choose any base a we want for this step. This is where the magic happens. We apply the power rule of logarithms, which states that the logarithm of m to the power n equals n times the logarithm of m. Applying this rule to the left side, log base a of b to the power y becomes y times log base a of b. Now we need to solve for y. Since y is multiplied by log base a of b, we divide both sides by log base a of b to isolate y. This gives us y equals log base a of x divided by log base a of b. Finally, we make the crucial connection. Remember that we started with log base b of x equals y. Since we've solved for y, we can substitute back. This gives us our change of base formula. Log base b of x equals log base a of x divided by log base a of b. And there we have it. This derivation demonstrates that the change of base formula isn't just a convenient trick. It's a natural consequence of the fundamental properties of logarithms. We use the definition of logarithms, the power rule, and basic algebra to prove why this formula works. Understanding this derivation gives you deeper insight into the mathematical reasoning behind this powerful tool. Now that we understand the change of base formula, let's work through our first example. We'll convert a logarithm with base 2 to base 10, which is the most common conversion, since calculators have base 10 logarithm buttons. Our problem is to convert log base 2 of 8 to base 10. This means we want to find the power to which 2 must be raised to get 8. But we want to calculate this using base 10 logarithms. We'll apply the change of base formula. Remember, this formula states that log base b of a equals log base c of a divided by log base c of b, where c is our new base. Step 1, we apply the formula to our specific problem. Here, a equals 8, b equals 2, and c equals 10. So log base 2 of 8 becomes log base 10 of 8 divided by log base 10 of 2. Step 2, now we need to calculate log base 10 of 8 using a calculator. When we input this into our calculator, we get approximately 0.903. Step 3, next we calculate log base 10 of 2. Using our calculator again, we find that log base 10 of 2 is approximately 0.301. Step 4. Now we divide 0.903 by 0.301. When we perform this division, we get exactly 3. Therefore, log base 2 of 8 equals 3. Step 5. We should always verify our answer. Since we found that log base 2 of 8 equals 3, this means that 2 raised to the power of 3 should equal 8. Let's check. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Perfect. Our answer is correct. This example demonstrates the power of the change of base formula. We successfully converted a logarithm with base 2 to base 10, allowing us to use a standard calculator to find that log base 2 of 8 equals 3. The key steps were applying the formula, calculating each logarithm separately, dividing the results, and verifying our answer. Now let's work through our second example, where we'll convert a logarithm to base e, also known as the natural logarithm. Our problem is to evaluate log base 5 of 25. We want to convert this to natural logarithm form using the change of base formula. Remember, the change of base formula tells us that log base b of a equals the natural log of a divided by the natural log of b. Step 1. We apply the change of base formula. Log base 5 of 25 becomes the natural log of 25 divided by the natural log of 5. Step 2. Using a calculator, we find that the natural log of 25 is approximately 3.219. Step 3. Similarly, using our calculator, we find that the natural log of 5 is approximately 1.609. Step 4. Now we divide 3.219 by 1.609 to get our final answer. When we perform this division, we get approximately 2. Let's verify our answer. Since log base 5 of 25 equals 2, this means that 5 to the power of 2 should equal 25. Indeed, 5 squared equals 25, which confirms our answer is correct. Therefore, log base 5 of 25 equals 2. We successfully used the change of base formula to convert to natural logarithms and solve the problem. Now we're ready for our most challenging example. This problem will combine the change of base formula with other logarithm properties to solve a more complex conversion. We need to convert log base 7 of 49 cubed to base 3. This looks complicated, but we'll break it down step by step using the change of base formula and logarithm properties. First, we apply the change of base formula. Log base 7 of 49 cubed equals log base 3 of 49 cubed divided by log base 3 of 7. Now we need to simplify 49 cubed. First, let's recognize that 49 equals 7 squared. Therefore, 49 cubed becomes 7 squared, all raised to the third power. Using the power rule for exponents, 7 squared to the third power equals 7 to the sixth power. Now we can substitute our simplified expression back. Log base 7 of 49 cubed becomes log base 7 of 7 to the sixth power. Using the fundamental logarithm property, log base 7 of 7 to the sixth power simply equals 6. Now we apply this result to our change of base formula. We know that 6 equals log base 3 of 7 to the sixth power divided by log base 3 of 7. Using the power rule for logarithms, log base 3 of 7 to the sixth power becomes 6 times log base 3 of 7. Now we can see that the log base 3 of 7 terms cancel out, leaving us with 6 equals 6, which confirms our answer. Therefore, our final answer is that log base 7 of 49 cubed equals 6. This example demonstrates how the change of base formula can be combined with other logarithm properties to solve complex problems efficiently. Notice how we didn't actually need to calculate the numerical values of the base 3 logarithms. By recognizing the relationship between the numbers and using logarithm properties, we found an exact answer. This is often more elegant and accurate than using decimal approximations. Now that we understand how the change of base formula works, it's time to explore its real-world applications. This formula isn't just a theoretical concept, it's a powerful tool used across many different fields. Our first application is in finance, where the change of base formula helps compare investment growth rates with different compounding periods. Imagine you're comparing two investment options. Investment A compounds annually at 8%, while investment B compounds quarterly at 7.8%. To compare them fairly, we need to convert both to the same time base. Using the change of base formula, we can convert the quarterly rate to an annual equivalent rate. The formula becomes log base 1.078 of 1.08 equals log of 1.08 divided by log of 1.078. This calculation tells us how many quarterly periods it takes for investment B to match investment A's annual return, helping investors make informed decisions. In seismology, the change of base formula is crucial for comparing earthquake magnitudes measured on different scales. Different regions historically used different magnitude scales. The Richter scale and the moment magnitude scale both use logarithmic measurements, but with different bases and reference points. To convert a magnitude of 6.5 from one scale to another, seismologists use the change of base formula. This ensures accurate comparison of seismic data from different time periods and regions. In chemistry, the change of base formula is essential for converting pH values calculated with different reference bases. The pH scale is defined as negative log base 10 of hydrogen ion concentration. However, some specialized applications use different logarithmic bases for specific chemical processes. When researchers need to compare pH data from studies using different methodologies or reference bases, they apply the change of base formula to standardize their measurements. For example, converting a pH measurement from natural log base to base 10 uses our familiar formula. pH base 10 equals natural log of concentration divided by natural log of 10. Finally, in data analysis and computer science, the change of base formula is used for normalizing and scaling data sets. When merging data sets from different sources, analysts often encounter logarithmic data scaled to different bases. The change of base formula allows them to standardize all data to a common scale. The conversion formula allows seamless integration. Log base 2 of x equals log base 10 of x divided by log base 10 of 2, which equals log of x divided by 0.301. These applications demonstrate the versatility and practical importance of the change of base formula. Whether you're analyzing financial investments, comparing earthquake data, standardizing chemical measurements, or processing data sets, this formula provides the mathematical foundation for accurate conversions and comparisons. Congratulations! You've successfully mastered the change of base formula. This powerful mathematical tool will serve you well in algebra, calculus, and beyond. Throughout this video, you've learned how to convert logarithms between any bases, use your calculator effectively for complex logarithmic calculations, and understand the mathematical reasoning behind this fundamental formula. Remember, mathematics is a skill that improves with practice. Take time to work through additional problems using the change of base formula. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become with logarithmic conversions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your questions or feedback, and don't forget to subscribe for more mathematics tutorials. Your engagement helps us create better content for students like you. In our next video, we'll explore advanced logarithmic properties, including the product rule, quotient rule, and power rule. We'll also dive into more complex applications in science and engineering. These concepts build directly on what you've learned today. Thank you for watching, and keep practicing those logarithms. Mathematics is a journey, and you're making excellent progress. See you in the next video.